I collected all 50 molars, finished the whole quest line, plus the challenges, acquired all the unique weapons you can get, invested over 70 hours in the game, and died more times than you can count. All solo. Now, I just want to state that this game is early access, and there's no Steam achievements out yet, so getting 100% is a bit subjective, but that doesn't stop us from trying. So we pick our character and decide on Willow before having to name our world. Someone in chat said 511 Simulator, so I just went with that.
Breaking news, there's been an explosion at Brook Hollow Park.
If you didn't play the first Grounded, basically we got shrunk before by a company named Ominent, escaped, and got turned back to normal size in the end. Flash forward to now, there's a 2-year ceremony going on, congratulating us and our helpful robot for surviving. However, Dr. Tully randomly crashed out on Burgle, and everyone went missing. Yep. We got shrunk again, and we have to survive in this giant park all by ourselves. If you have a fear of bugs, don't worry, I do too. We can take on the battle together. I am deathly afraid of cockroaches, and of course there's a ton of them in this game.
I'm up.
The game starts with us spawning in a lab with no idea how we got there, but we did notice something. 4 different monitors, probably one for each kid. So we got kidnapped again, or what? We get a nice little view of the park, looks great and welcoming. Oh, no. No, 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 no. How do I turn that setting off? No, 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 no. How do I turn cockroach phobia setting off? We put our hand in this random machine to be chipped like cattle and meet the new boss of Ominent, Sloane Beamont. Sloane Beamont. That's how I imagine her parents named her. After that, we head downstairs and help ourselves to some pebble and plant fiber, which we need the computer to analyze for us because we're about as sharp as a marble. Every new material we find, we can scan them, and it will give us some cool recipes we can make with them. They want us to craft a spear, but first we need a crude rope and some sprigs. Crude rope can be made from the plant fiber we found, and the sprigs are the small little sprouts on the ground. After taking a page from The Last of Us and making a sinister weapon ready to annihilate all insects, we lay waste to a couple mites, and the phone rings from up top. How do I get up there? I took the caveman approach a bit too literal and forgot stairs were a thing. It's Burgle! Still alive! Burgle tells us he's still alive, but he's held captive by someone and she's insane. So our mission is to save this clanker because I love him. And that's worth going to war against these juiced up bugs. We get sent out to the real world now after our training arc, but not before we grab these tapes. They're collectibles, so we need them to 100%. It's really scenic here, minus all the trash billionaires dump into the environment. We head over to our first outpost. Ranger Outpost. Snack bar. Is that a snake? A worm? Is that a tube? From here, we grab our Omniaxe. This helps us cut down grass and other things for materials. What's nice about this, all of the utilities are in one item. Shovel, axe, hammer, and wrench. Pretty convenient and save space. There's another phone call, but we're stuck behind a locked door, so I tried activating 100% of my brain. Hey! Open up! It's very clear we need to find another way, so I head to the streets and start looting like Aladdin before his glow up. What is that? You're gonna see me going into this picture mode a lot. I need to photograph all the bugs in the park so I can collect all their photo cards. They're basically trophies of my victims. CIA, if you're listening, I meant it. I took some damage. That's my health bar. In order to heal myself, I can't just eat food. Well, sometimes. But you'll see me use bandages a lot. I made these with plant fiber plus sap. And sap is found on thick trees usually. Girthy, thick. So we found the cave. Time to head in like I did with your mom last night. The issue is, it's darker than the bag she made me wear. So we had to head out like the baby will in 9 months. Crafting a torch sounds reasonable. We need sap, sprigs, and dry grass chunks. But I haven't seen dry grass yet. Snap a photo of an aphid, and then open my eyes to find some pale looking grass. My deductive reasoning skills are telling me that it's this one. We traverse the tunnel and make our way to the back of the station. When we answer the call, it's Sloane Beamont, who tells us she has no idea where Burgle or Dr. Tully is, but the lady on the phone earlier who was with Burgle is very dangerous and we need to stop her. Also tells us Ominent, Sloane's company, has been trying to find a way to ride bugs for the longest time. Another device in these bases usually include ranger stations. This is where you upgrade your Omniaxe. We have enough material to unlock our hammer, which will be super useful for us. You can also get rewards for in-game challenges. There's a currency called Raw Science. You'll understand that later. Just nod your head and pretend you got the reference. Later on, we'll be able to unlock more builds and equipment to help us out. Now we have to build a lean-to, which is basically a bed in LA. We're missing clover leaves, so we chop some down and build this masterpiece. We can set this as a respawn point when we die and sleep through the night, so we don't have to play this game on 400% gamma. You see this? This is our hydration level. We need to make sure this bar isn't empty or we turn into SpongeBob when he takes off his helmet at Sandy's house. Through the night, water droplets form on grass from condensation, and we just gotta smack the grass for them to come down and slurp them up. Next up is our shovel upgrade. For that, we need grass seeds, those puppies up there. The shovel is good for digging up insects or finding buried treasure. We then have to investigate a nearby anthill. Maybe we can get more information on how to ride these things, but not before snagging a photo of them. I also found out if you hit them enough, they get stunned, making them easier to kill. We break a stone blocking our path and fight a red soldier ant this time. As you can tell, I'm not panicking at all, and this fight was relatively easy. For the ant. When you die, you can respawn at the closest outpost or bed, and everything in your inventory is dropped in a backpack where you died. Ooh! Yes, sir! After enough attempts, we eventually fry this bug and pick up documents telling us there was an in-house fighting with an Omnidant on who discovers the bug riding. What's this? Buried treasure! What is this? Snackback Turbo Optical Disc. The rest of the cave is blocked off by these roots, presumably needing a helpful ant to open the path. Wink, wink. Yes, it will probably be us riding an ant. We find a strange tooth in the cave and cosplay as a dentist when you come in for a cleaning. Yes, sir. Slurp that thing, baby. These are basically secrets scattered around the map that give us slight buffs. So we head back to the ranger station and put that disc we found in. These discs basically expand our shop options, and we can make a hatchery, which is used for hatching eggs, which means we're going to be a cowboy in no time. We can use this time to expand our base. Roasting pit, perfect for making sure we don't starve. It's good to take a couple of these with us when we travel. A water container, basically we can use this to stock up on the water droplets so we don't have to scour the grass for drops. Smoothie station, we'll come back to this one, but basically think of it like making potions that enhance certain skills. Realized I didn't even have a workbench. Workbench is for making weapons and armor. Dual wield, mighty claws, what is this? I'm making it, don't care. We make ourselves these ant fist weapons that look like I taped Cheetos to the end of my hands. Surprisingly, not bad. Whoa! Wait, we're frying. We're frying! We take down the larva with ease, grab this cluster of sap, and then finally build our storage container so we don't have to lug around all of our items. Next up on the list is a hatchery. This is used for making rideable bugs. We grow these bugs since birth and make them do nothing but serve humans. Pretty humane if you ask me. So where do we even get these special red soldier ant eggs from? In the depths of hell. It's so far deep in this anthill you'd think we're running through fallopian tubes to find this egg. Thankfully, I'm starting to understand these ants' attack patterns, and I slay them without even breaking a sweat. Oh, I got him! Oh my god. Oh my god. We find some science in the caves, which will help us later. I told you you'd get the reference later. What is that? Oh, nah. This giant mind-controlled spider is blocking the path, so I calmly one-shot it and walk past it. We quickly make it back, grab our bag, and try to run around it. We got our bag, get out of here, run! Unfortunately, I got lost and ended up back at the spider, so I had to assert dominance. This time, for real. You might be noticing he's not attacking back. It's not because he's stuck, but rather my aura is so powerful he froze on the spot, shaking in his boots. Don't get greedy, don't get greedy! Don't get greedy! Run. Oh my god, heal. Oh my god. Yes! After killing a few more enemies, we unlock a mutation. In this game, if you do something enough times, you earn a perk related to it. Since we've been using spears to kill enemies, we got a mutation that boosts spear damage. We can only equip a limited number of mutations at once, but we only have one mutation anyway, so we don't need to think too much. We finally found an egg. However, when we're carrying it, we can't use our weapon, which makes us defenseless if we run into anything. As long as we don't get distracted and run straight home, we'll be fine. Oh, it's clay. Ah! We unlocked a parry mutation, which replenishes our energy when we hit perfect blocks. I tried to avoid all fights and just sprinted to the exit, and then when I got out, there was a mosquito camping the exit. Like they had some treaty going on in the insect world. The good news is that it's not a far run. The bad news is that the area is surrounded by high-level bugs. Oh my god, it's a snail! Save me, Gary! Do something! Finally! We can incubate the red soldier ants. Made it home to drop the egg off in the hatchery. I just have to wait 12 hours in game. In the meantime, I repair my gear and look to get some more weapons. I don't know why, but I hyperfixated on this ant club because of how much damage it does. After crafting it, we're rocking the full ant fit. We're looking strong, man. We're looking strong. We craft the wrench, the last Omni tool. This repairs buildings that take damage from raids. Yeah, raids. We'll go over that in a bit. The ant club surprisingly does a lot of damage, and we start frying the nearby spiders. Dude, the club? Just put it in work, I'm not gonna lie. We make a spinning wheel. This makes certain materials for cheaper resources. So instead of using 3 plant fiber for a crude rope, it will convert 1 to 1. Just takes some time to spin. After 12 hours, the start of my ant army is about to begin. It's ready to hatch. Oh my god, let's go. Retrieve. We did it! Mount your buggy! Oh, yo! Look at this guy! I craft myself a bow in case I need to pull a modern era Robin Hood. Use our milk molar we collected for an upgrade. Oh, increase max health. Ooh. Ooh. Wait, no. We want more mutations. Holy, that's broken. But I opt out and save for the extra mutations, as if my third leg wasn't enough. We go back to talk to Sloane Bayamont, and she tells us the transmitters on the bugs used for mind controlling is made from Omnint, but the mysterious stranger stole it from them. She also gives us coordinates for another disc that will hopefully give us more information. A nice thing about riding the ants, you can even use it to fight, and it's pretty tanky and does quite some damage. We check out the new area, and there's a deck we explore where I almost shit my pants from the sight of this cockroach. Ah! I then, coincidentally, limit test the ant's ankles to make sure they work properly. Can't let my aura plummet after that stunt, so we send a message to these dirty bugs. Also, I found a mosquito. I remember in the first one, you could craft a sword from their beak, so I try my luck. Your buggy also fights with you, which I thought was really cool, and if he runs out of health, he gets knocked down similar to Fortnite, and the timer at the top is how long you have to resurrect him. Oh, nice! Take this, you bitch! Oh, I got him! Oh my god, I got him. After swatting this pest, we collect the beak and get our buggy up. Resurrected, baby! Let's go. The issue I realized with the Ant Club is that it's two-handed, and you can't wield a torch with it, making it hard to fight at night. So I head back and try to craft a mosquito needle, but I realized we needed two. While I'm here, I grab more materials and make myself a dew collector. Water droplets will be caught here for us. I make a trail marker and label it home so it's easy to spot on the map. I craft plank holders for a base that we'll make eventually, and make my way towards the coordinates again. Since it's dark out and I can't wield the Ants Club without feeling like Daredevil, I'm just gonna camp the buggy and fight on him. Nice! Oh my god. Oh, I'm venomed. The fight ended up being so close, I had 1 HP before hitting 3 perfect parries in a row. Holy, I didn't think I was going to live that, man. There's another molar down here and quartzite, the stuff used to upgrade weapons. Let's get a disc.
Okay. I guess I have to take you into consideration. I'll be sending you a test. A little violent test.
Here's a test for you, buddy. Why don't you clean up your base? This place looks post-apocalyptic. We go back to get another mosquito beak and nutsack. Scoop up a candid of this bombardier beetle and head back home to make our new weapon. Mosquito needle right here. Oh, it has lifesteal. That's kind of good. We turn the disc in, and Sloane warns us to prepare for this test, which is a raid. We can also start crafting some protection for our base. These 2 spike traps you can walk around will definitely keep invaders away. To build it, we need thistle needles, which we use to make arrows as well. These thorn plants have them. We just have to scale up the leaves and grab them. Once we finish the trap, the raid started. Whoa, whoa, whoa! And the bugs charged me all at once. You'd think I was a saltine cracker the way they were salivating. I underestimated them a bit. Oh, I'm dead. And once I died, I realized I couldn't get the raid to spawn again. It was bugged, in more than one way. So I started side questing till it fixed, and fighting new bugs and discovering new items. Huge dam, huge dam. One more? Very nice, dude. Ooh, look at all the ladybug stuff. Even upgrading our weapon again. Look at us go, baby. I know this game is early access, so not everything is going to be polished. I just want to continue playing. It's addicting. So I woke up the next day and I forgot to start recording, but the raid started and I locked in. I didn't get hit once. Ignore my health bar, it likes to gaslight me. So we finally use our wrench to repair our defenses and go back to talk to Sloane Bayamont, who tells us because the stranger hacked our device, we can actually trace her signal back in return. She created a backdoor inner network. This is how I imagine the Trojan War went down, more or less. Sloane gives us coordinates for the transmitters that power the mind control bugs, and a resource finder, really helpful when we're looking for certain resources. We can farm bugs way easier when we know exactly where they are. Just requires us to have looted that resource at least once somewhere. So we head to our first transmitter, which happens to be on top of a trash can. On my way there, I start taking a ton of damage randomly, so we chalk it up to the bubonic plague and keep going. Ah! Dude, I hate cockroaches, no. I face my fears and start battling against this tyrant, surprisingly super tanky. I thought I would be able to kill it a lot faster, and then when I thought it was done, it ejected its head and ran rampant. So I strategically death warped, a speedrun tactic passed down from generation to generation. I hate my life. Fun fact, your backpack that you have to go pick up after you die can fall off the map. A common bug I noticed in this game, thankfully, there's a button that retrieves it just in case. I take on the role of an exterminator, only to realize I bit off more than I can chew, so I run to my older brother to take accountability. Ladybug, do something! After healing up, we finally bring one down. I killed him! I killed one of them. Get me out of here, get me out of here, get me out of here. I also found out the bugs fight each other, so not all of them get along. Oh my god, wait, they're fighting each other. Yes! This is what I need, this is what I need. Yeah, yeah! Yeah, come up, yeah! Yeah! We take advantage of the situation and get more cockroach resources. Run back home to analyze it, hoping it'll stop us from dying randomly. Alright. Roach helmet. And then it dawned on me. I need a gas mask to protect me from the garbage fumes. So we need gas mask. This is what we need. Stink bug. We need stink bug parts, but we never looted any. Stink bug. We can't. I'm gonna kill myself. On our search, we stumble on a caterpillar, a perfectly normal looking butterfly, and bumped into a northern scorpion. Not a junior, not a baby, Big Daddy northern scorpion. Wait, we're frying. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck on Buggy's corpse! After a long fought battle, we end up victorious, but I forgot to take a picture of it. Get him! Yes! This audio stim never gets old. Raw science! We try our luck with the butterfly. Snipe him. In the ass, right in the ass. Once it gets dazed, it's basically cooked. We loot it and gather more ingredients for our bag of soup. I got him, I got him! Oh my god, I killed him! Exploring the unknown a bit while we find the stink bug, snag a couple photos, and then we find another lab. So the lab we normally go to isn't the only one. Around the map, they're littered with them, so you could technically build your base anywhere, but right outside the first lab is always the easiest. We use this time to analyze our new findings, and go back outside to fight the Neuralink bugs. After another death warp, we head back to our bag to pick up our backpack until... Did my bag just fall off the map? For some unknown scientific reason, we find all of our belongings in an easy-to-get-to spot. But we still need the stink bug for the gas mask, so we can go back to the trash can. Tempted to reach out to the GeoGuessr guy for assistance. We cook some food and head out on our adventure. What is that? Oh, is that a stink bug? Found the urban legend and realized something. This guy consistently rips out mean farts and affects everyone in the area. Almost like you need a gas mask to fight it. But you need to kill one to be able to make a gas mask. What? Anyways, I fight it off from a distance and finally brought it down. One more! Yes! Fantastic work out there. Only for him to shit his pants on his way out and I die from proximity. No! At least we killed him, so we grab our backpack and craft our Plague Doctor fit. Gas mask? Acquired. I may too. I'm gonna jump off a cliff and land in a bucket of water in Minecraft.
How's this look? Think I'll start a new trend?
You know, maybe fashion isn't our strong suit. I can't believe I'm saying this, but we also make ourselves roach shin guards. Die a hero or live long enough to be the villain. Our base needs improvement. What kind of villain doesn't have a castle? We're like Temu version of the Three Little Pigs who made our house out of grass. I use the roof as stairs, don't ask. It's not much, but it's honest work. We'll expand on it more later. And now it's trash can time. The hard part is finding out how to climb it. We ended up finding a loose branch that connected us into the trash can. Oh my god, I almost fell. Holy, I would have molded. I almost fell again. Holy, I would have double molded. Holy, I almost fell again. I would have triple molded. We also found a fresh mint in here, but we need the Omni Hammer level 2 for it. We make our way to the top of the trash can and fight off a clank or stink bug, which wasn't too bad with a gas mask. He's stunned, he's stunned! Come up! Yes, sir! Also, I maxed out my mutation for Reliable Friend. You level it up by getting your buggy back up enough times, so you can only imagine how many times I spammed it. When activated, it makes the recovery period a lot faster. Wait, actually, what mutations do we even have on? Well, we don't use spears anymore, so I turn that off and put on an ambush one, which gives me extra damage if I sneak attack them. We turn the transmitter off and head to the next objective closest to us, which is southeast. There's also one north by the picnic table, but I'll do it after.
Stop right there! Those berries are mine! Mine!
This place is protected by a couple of bees, which weren't too difficult to take down, just that it was dark out. Nice! Good stun, good stun. Oh! The treasures the stranger was talking about, blueberries. A lot of better armor needed blueberry leather, so this helps us out a ton. I kept going until morning and ended up with 50 of them. So we head home and prepare for our picnic table adventure. So you can make blueberry leather with 3 blueberry chunks, or you can get a drying rack and hang them out to dry. Like the spinning wheel, this converts 1 blueberry chunk to 1 leather. Just takes time to suntan. The issue is, we don't have bombardier parts, so we gotta farm some eventually. We upgrade our axe to level 2, make our way to the picnic table, and find ourselves a mosquito. Kill him! Nice, let's go, dude. These are really good for now because we can repair our weapon with mosquito parts in case the durability drops. There's a ton of new resources we find here, one being a crow feather which requires level 2 axe. We're just super far away from our base, so every death is like a 5-minute run. No way I died! No way I died! We find ourselves a cool looking web bridge. You're supposed to be a spider and you have a tame spider and then you just climb up here so you're not like inching up this thing. After finally making it to the top, we're welcomed by 2 orb weavers who were anything but friendly. Yeah. Yeah! Yeah! At this point, I'm contemplating my decision-making skills and perhaps leave some exploring till later. At the top of the picnic table, there's another transmitter, and for some reason wasn't protected by anything other than a small weevil. Then we find the stranger's milk molar stash, which we had to slay an orc weaver for, and she was not having it. Oh! Yes, sir! No, sir!
I asked you not to do that! What is wrong with you?
Bro's losing it.
If you want your friend's head, come try to take it from me. Those freaks at Ominent built their network center inside the statue of Wendell and Burgle.
The important thing is, she told us Ominent's network center is inside the statue of Wendell and Burgle, where she made herself right at home. This smells like a final boss area, so we should probably explore a lot before heading there. We find lingonberry, which seems like a stronger version of blueberries, and another lab. This one is interesting because they have some stations here that can change your cosmetics for your character. We'll definitely come back to this one. We find a bombardier beetle. Aim labs? 360 no scope? I thought I was flying. I thought for some reason the bug god was like, you know what, this guy deserves to fly. Then head home to finish our drying rack. This will save us resources. I throw some chunks on here and go to sleep in game. Next day, we scoop up the leather and craft ourselves a scorpion mask. With our new gear, we are unstoppable and nothing stands a chance against us. Except for the northern scorpion. We randomly find ourselves an orb weaver egg? Orb weaver egg? Wait a minute. I think this is how you get a spider. I bring this webbed omelet to our hatchery, but there's no way to raise it. But I bring up a good point here while I was streaming that might give you some insight. What? Yeah, I had no idea, so I hid the egg in my base like a squirrel does when it finds anything shiny. We start traversing towards the statue and find an entrance to the garden area, but it's protected by a stink bug called Major Diesel. Someone needs to tell him fossil fuel is a thing of the past. We're all swapping to electric now. Get cooked, buddy! I take him down and find an exit, only to be swarmed by bombardier beetles and stink bugs. This area is definitely a lot harder. We find a snail, but up until now, I had no idea how to kill them. All you have to do is poke him when he comes up and then retreat, rinse and repeat. I felt bad because they're cute, but out here in the park, it's a free-for-all. Except for Buggy. He's chill. To avoid the dreadful runbacks, I started moving my bed every couple of feet like someone majoring in interior design. That way, when I die, I'm literally right there to keep fighting. Sure. Buggy, come back! Oh my god, he just one-shot Buggy again. Oh god. Fun fact, if you're quick enough, you get back before it can regenerate health, and, bonus, if your Buggy is still fighting it while you're running back, it won't reset at all. In my mind, this tactic was flawless, except your armor and weapons decay each death. So now we're defenseless, and our weapon is about to break, and we haven't even got to the statue yet. Worst part is, we have to fight another giant scorpion defending the path, Captain Nitro, the Discord mod who's handing out Nitro to his Ekins. Because it nearly one-shots me, we had to learn his attack pattern pretty quick. What? Is this a boss? Yes! Yes! And eventually killed him. This took me longer than I'll admit. We make our way in the hedge and find a lab, great for stocking up on bandages and protein bars. They insta-heal us. But unfortunately our weapon is unusable now, so we go back to the basics and make a spear. It's hard times out here and it was looking doomed, but I was too stubborn to turn around. And then, we found ourselves a mosquito, exactly what we needed to repair our weapon. Nice! Oh my god, we got it. Oh, but we didn't get the blood from it. No! Which means I can't repair my weapon, I don't think. However, we didn't get the blood sac from it, so we actually had to head back a bit to find another one. Yes! We did it. We got ourselves a way to repair our weapon, upgraded to 4 active mutations, and made a return. While in the hedge, directly outside the statue, it's a maze in there. Even worse when it's nighttime. And then we stumbled on a praying mantis. This guy was so scary at the time because he lunges at you, like a cat with zoomies. Lieutenant Blade, doesn't give you a moment to breathe. If you're low HP and try to heal, he'll chase you down like the dog you are. Running back to him, I ran out of torches, so I couldn't see in the dark, so I had a nice little fix. Gamma maxing. All natural, hormone free, vegan, grass fed lighting. We made it back to the Olympic athlete who has a horizontal leap of 14 cars. Buggy, dude, I don't understand you. I don't understand you, man. I had to get Buggy to tank most of the fight while I was tickling his nuts in the back. Oh my god, I killed it. Oh my god, I killed it. Oh my god. Only took like 20 million tries. We make our way out of the hedge and right under the statue. We found it. We found the middle statue. Climb the ladder and head up to the first floor of the network center. I really had high expectations coming into here considering how hard the Mantis was, but I think the stranger overhyped it. She said I wouldn't even last the first floor and it was just one random Weevil. The next floor had a water station and a bed we could sleep in, so we could set another respawn location. We saved these ants from a treacherous 9 to 5 in a cubicle and head up to the third floor and we're welcome to a giant cockroach mini boss. Oh god, it's a cockroach. Oh no, man. I really don't want to fight a cockroach, man. We take a few free hits with the bow and start frying this thing until it starts oozing on me every 3 seconds. Yes, dazed! Yes, sir! Light work, light work. First try. Oh, he's still alive. Oh, what am I saying? What am I saying? Hold on. He's gooing on me. He's gooing on me. One more arrow. Aim labs. Okay, nice. We get ourselves a roach trinket. This increases our damage when we're low health, which is perfect considering how much damage I take. Can I gamble? Let me gamble, man. The slot machine doesn't work. We have to repair it. Once we grab the key card from the sleeping employee, we check out the side rooms. Yo, fuck you. Ooh, the jump attack. There's a pipe with open fuses we patch up like the electrical engineer we are, and head to the other side door, where another giant cockroach is waiting for us. Thankfully, this guy is allergic to moving, and we sit outside the door arrowing him. Well, until his head came off, and he made up for the lost time. Oh, it's still following me! We find a bunch of collectibles and turn on the 3 switches needed to power up our gambling addiction. We are flying through these floors. The next one is a server room. These are the people you guys are arguing with on X and YouTube comments. I don't even bother fighting anything and I run straight through the doors and into the vents. And then I get to the last floor. This is it. The final boss.
Hello again. In the yard. You were warriors. That's who I want to see. Your true selves.
We can finally fight the stranger, and then it dawned on me. I think it's the 5th child from the first game. There was a 5th one who woke up before the original 4, and we haven't heard too much from them. So it could be. Okay, enough theory crafting. We gotta focus because every hit from her sizzles, and I didn't bring any fire protection, so we have to learn their attack pattern. What's nice about this fight, I have 11 energy bars to use when I get low. Once I parry enough, they get stunned, allowing my mosquito tickler to poke away. Oh, and once you bring them low enough, she starts healing back to full. Whoa, why are you eating? That's cheating. She also learned new attack patterns too, like Fire Explosion Tornado. Oh, what is that? That's what I imagine she calls it. She's in the mirror practicing saying it every morning while she waits for us. Yes, sir. Get my damage in? Where's she running? Where you going? Where you going? What? Hey, we're friendly, we're friendly. After almost getting smoked, she runs away and summons a giant wolf spider, which makes this fight a living nightmare. Mainly because there's no room to heal like the praying mantis. Oh my god. I kind of messed up here. I respawned and ran all the way back instead of loading the save, so all my energy bars I had saved up for the fight is gone. After realizing my mistake, I just now kept loading in with the 2 that I had, making this battle really hard. Okay. Yeah, of course, yeah. I'm dead. Bro. What is going on? Can I run from this guy? Thing is, you can't run. You just can't even run. The spider is what's giving me the most trouble. I just needed to learn its 3-sequence attack pattern and then I should be okay. I was slowly getting better and better. I just needed it to get stunned twice. So one thing also to note, you can get venomed, and when you do, you take consistent damage every couple seconds. Why is this important? I have 12 bandages which are used for healing, but they heal slowly, and when you take any damage at all, it stops the healing. So I can basically only use the energy bars during the spider phase, which means I can only use the bandages for the first phase or not get hit at all. At least that was the goal. But since the stranger also has a burning effect, bandages aren't doing all too much either. Wait, is this the end of the story? For now? Oh, what? Wait, I didn't get to finish crafting my mantis thing. Or like, I got a mantis part, but I didn't do anything with it. Wait, there's so much stuff that I didn't make, like the bee armor either or anything. You can still play? Okay, at least that then. Say hello to my big puppy dog. Oh! Wait, he's cooked! He's cooked! And then we get a lucky string of attacks and beat it.
Oh, you're not totally weak. I won't go that easy on you again. You can have Burgle's head. I got what I needed. I gotta go. Dr. Wendell Tully is waiting for me.
Wendell Tully. Oh my god, is that it? I beat it! I beat it! Sizzling key. We talked to Burgle finally, my only friend.
Burgle has information, but Burgle has problem thinking. Perhaps be there, Burgle, because Burgle loves young humans.
We need to repair him if we want any information about who the stranger was or what happened to him. We talked to Sloane.
Oh my god, you're alive.
And she says she was embarrassed to tell us the stranger was a teenager and how she didn't want to admit the company couldn't bring a stop to her. This is the end of the story quest line, for now, until future updates, but that doesn't mean we're finished just yet. We still have all the wonders to find, all the secret weapons, including the one the stranger was using, gold cards, and collectibles. Also, a nice base would be cool. Take in this beautiful view of the park as we head back from the statue. We get back to the base, analyze all of our loot. Oh... Mantis Blade! Bro, if I had this, this would have been peak. If only we crafted this before we fought the last boss. We analyze the wolf spider's dong and find out we can craft weapons out of it and armor. Wait, I just realized, where's my spider egg? I guess it despawns after some time? Thankfully, it's not too hard to get. The disc we picked up allows us to buy the Orb Weaver bug, so that explains why we couldn't hatch one yet. Also, a raw science scanner is super nice for farming. I realized a bit too late that the orc bugs and regular ones require different peeps, so I'm missing so many. We craft ourselves the final piece for our Scorpion set, which increases our third hit in our combo and stuns targets if we ambush them. But what we really want is the Wolf Spider dual wield dongs. Attacks build up venom on hit, dealing damage over time. Holy! This is our next goal. So we head out looking for these Sasquatch arachnids and randomly find ourselves the spider eggs needed for hatching. We found it! Orb Weaver egg. Alright, let's get out of here. We just need to wait 24 in-game hours. Incubated, let's go. A side goal also is to level up our Omni weapons to the highest rank we can get, so we get our shovel level 2 for now. The game also has built-in challenges that I try to complete and had us make stuffed bugs. I realize these things give increased drop rates for a brief time if you rub them. Super good if you're looking to farm certain bugs. We build our second floor of our luxurious mansion and rename our ants to Aunt Tony. Original, I know. There's an ice cream cart on this map, by the way, but I've been neglecting it entirely because of the cold weather. Once that chillin' bar hits full, it freezes you and does some damage. And each subsequent freeze, it goes faster and faster. I was about as prepared as an 18-year-old paying taxes. Realized my mistake and decided to come back here later. In the meantime, we took a page from Peter Parker and snapped loots of this spider, also a scorpion, and an orc weevil, and grub. Somewhere we lost the plot. We finally get our wolfsbane girth snakes and welcome our new intern to the workforce. Oh! We got him, the new spider, Orb Weaver. We come up with a thoughtful name for him and get back to business. We upgrade the weapons only to realize I'm low on material, but that'll come in time. On my way to collecting extra discs and waypoints I find on the map, I find a chest with a new weapon. Bushwhacker. The stranger has some hidden weapons around the map, and this bow is one of them. They give special effects for each weapon, and there's 8 in total. We shoot down a bunch of lingonberries we find here, and one shot. Close enough. So even though the main story is done, there's still more questline objectives you can do, like hack all the other transmitters on the map. We head down to collect our spoils and make sure we have enough for other armor pieces in the future. Now to test out that Bushwhacker bow. Is range good in this game? We build ourselves marksman gear and bee outfits, which increase our damage to weak points and charged attacks. I didn't even know some bugs had weaknesses, like the snail's eyes. It literally one-shots. Or the bombardier beetle, aim for its ass and it'll bend over and ask for seconds. We start exploring and hit all the tourist spots and grab more picks. We even found a yoked girth magazine. Surely they knew what they were doing. We find ourselves a mixer. Now this is a defense challenge, but we need to hack the other remaining transmitters before we can even start it. So we head to the lectern and scale up this podium, and then take down these butterfrees in a quick manner. Ash would be proud. We then quickly finish off the last transmitter. All we have to do is defend this from the bugs who come, and kill off all the waves of these pests. Who wants to smoke? I do, apparently. It actually gets to a point where you get so overwhelmed it's hard to do anything or see what's going on. No. It's time to swap up our mutations and head back to our base to craft some smoothies that'll help us. Give us some of those movie theater slushies in my hand and I'm ready for anything. This liquid rage one increases attack power and heals right away, perfect for long fights, and we grab an anti-venom as well. Now, I'm ready. I sort my attack damage buff and spam mouse 1 in the most skillful way possible. If I get low, I just heal and get right back into the action.
I treated you so well.
Holy, oh my god.
This is how you think.
We did it.
You think I assembled an army for fun? I worked so hard.
We hear the stranger crash out again and loot ourselves a gold card from an orc weaver. Realizing after finishing this, I should have farmed this whole area for gold cards. What are gold cards? Well, every time you kill a bug, there's a 1% chance it can drop a gold card. Only thing is, you have to have peeped it at some point, which means I kinda messed up by not peeping everything a lot sooner. I should have spammed the mixer until I got all the gold cards from these bugs, but oh well. There will be more mixers in the future patches. We then head to this cave to finish another quest, and it says I needed to eliminate all the orc bugs from here. But apparently, if you finish the mixer before this, it eliminates all orc bugs from the map. Yeah, so I kind of soft locked myself by finishing the mixer early, so I can't complete the quest until they patch it. I head back to base and fully upgrade our spider rockets, upgrade our hammer to level 2, and that's all the Omni Tool upgrades we can do until future patches. Let's go! We now farm ourselves mints and spicy candy. We craft ourselves the wolf armor, and I find out you can also upgrade armor as well. I don't know why I didn't think you couldn't. Oh, we're level 3 everything. Can we upgrade this or no? We are strong. We make our way into the station and find garden snail shard fragments in the chest. The reason this is so good is because to break the snail shells required level 3 hammer, and it's not in the game yet, so you could only find these chests in the game. I also have some more challenges to do, like kill a frozen enemy, craft explosives, and make chunky smoothies. A lot of these challenges I've been accidentally doing, so I hardly noticed when I did a task. I head back to where the quest is bugged because I realized a crack in this rock in the cave.
What is all this?
I find a hidden stash here, and there's another weapon here from the stranger. A shield that gives you max block, which is broken if you're into tanking. I thought breaking that wall would fix the quest, but no luck. I slay a few bees, which pains me. I love bees, but it needs to be done. Who just ate my... Oh my god, I'm sorry, Spodey. Oh! At the picnic table, there's an ice cooler. We head into it to get some icicles. These can make our smoothies have extra effects. Honestly, surprised I didn't see this area sooner. There's also a code on the word search. 3 numbers, but the rest is torn off and missing. This? 137?
The numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
So I tried decoding the puzzle until I finally solve it. My chat told me. The final piece is on top of the lectern. So we scaled this area, find the last numbers. Now we gotta find the code. 514? So 137, 514? There's also a suitcase on the picnic table with 3 digits locks on each side. 4. We're in, baby! Oh my! We find a bunch of candy we can't break and some notes from the former Omninent employees, but nothing too telling. A desk number from an employee that might help in the future, but unsure. We make it back to home base, and I wanted to try out making a mage set to experiment a little bit, but we ran out of blueberries surprisingly and need more butterfly resources. I'm getting frozen. I'm getting frozen. Wait. I'm getting... farmed. What just happened? Instead of us farming them, these things farmed me. Hit me with the double freeze and knocked me off the cliff. Also realized I had arachnophobia mode turned on by like 1 point, which made my spider legs frozen in the front. Never knew why that was until now. Oh, that's why I had the broken legs? Back to our blueberry farm, one thing I noticed about the buggy. Sometimes when you're trying to pick up resources and stuff, he will literally get right in front of you, stopping you from picking things up. We craft our butterfly set and a glacial sting. Alright, this is our new loadout. Staves excel at applying status effects like sizzle, chill, and venom to enemies. Frostbolt! 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 So someone told us the butterfly gear protects you from the cold, so I headed back to the ice cream truck to find out what's in there, and then I realized it offers 0 frozen protection. What? I have the full armor on. What we needed was fuzzy armor, but no bee fuzz, and I can't be bothered right now. I mean, do I really even need it? Do I need it? You know what? Watch this. So I make some blazing brews. These things keep you warm, and if you make it with some gum, the effects last longer. I chug this thing down like a frat kid on a Friday night, equip my torch, and speedrun this area. Lots of scorpions everywhere, but also chocolate chunks. I realized I didn't have any food with me, nothing else to stop the chill bar from rising. Oh shit! Okay, so maybe we do need the bee gear. It's bee fuzz time. Oh no, of course I wasted that. What?! Sniped. Holy. Alright, well that's all the peach fuzz, or bee fuzz we needed. Full fuzzy gear, and it still doesn't make you immune to the cold, just lowers the speed of it by a lot. Also, if you kill scorpions, it lowers the chilling bar by a lot. This is where I went before. I remember, I got stuck here. I get lost in this maze, but finally found the area I was in before I died. I made it outside the cart and reset my chill meter, hammer down a mega milk molar, and head back inside. Oh, these. Oh. I break the icicles holding the gear stuck and make my way inside it. Is it this? We find ice daggers in the stone, and we had to do a protection challenge for it. Oh, fuck. I freak out and try to place a tent so I can respawn here, but it wouldn't let me. I don't think I can defend with these. Oh, fuck. I'm dead. With the venom plus the chill, I got a bit overwhelmed, but all good. Alright, run it back. I brought bandages this time, and more spicy drinks. There's also a chest close by here that gives us a mint glob. I'll explain what this is in a sec. Buried treasure. Oh. Mint glob. We fend off the scorpions for a bit, and then I realized they're bugged towards the end. I keep hearing noises of them spawning, but nothing was showing up. I think I lucked out a bit. We're almost done. We're almost done. We almost got it. Icicles. Party unlocked recipe. Let's go, dude. Okay, so I can make it. You just need mint glob, so you can actually make it. So that's what it's for. So the mint glob is so you can make another set of icicles for your friends. Of course, we had to test it out, and we basically one-shot this ladybug. These things are pretty good, and they stack chill on the enemies. I think they do a bit less damage than the wolf dongs, but they're still pretty good if you don't whiff like me. We find ourselves in a toxic cave where these bugs are getting high off of Axe body spray. What the hell is all that? Oh shit, would you look at that? We get lost in this maze and found another exit to this place where a wolf spider greeted us. Surprisingly, mowed it down. Maxed out an assassin mutation and returned back to business. Word on the street is there's a cockroach queen down here. Oh, this looks like some cockroach queen ass lair. Oh! Is that it? Oh! Cockroach queen. I thought if you attacked the queen, then all the roaches would come back to fight me, like the ants from solo leveling. But, surprisingly, we just had a 1v1, and I finally think I overcame the trauma these things inflicted on me. Yes, sir! Huge parry. Absolutely smoked. Oh, headless? Light work. Light work. Oh, this is a spear? Skewer. Gloom Skewer, what is this? At the end of the lair, there was a spear from the stranger. So we tried out, and it seems good. Nothing too crazy if I'm honest. I think the best part about it is that you can equip it in one hand and a torch in the other. Our last challenge is for us to make Brat Bursts, which are explosives, and we're done with them all for now. Requires us to get Mite Fangs, and the ant eggs are easy to find. So I went hunting for these things, and the drop rate for these things are insanely low. Oh, huge, 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 huge. Nothing, no fangs, not a single fang. Where are your fangs? You little rats. Alright, let's make these. Wait, I need to make one more. Oh, I need 3 more fangs. No, man. Also, sometimes spider eggs can drop them if you're lucky enough, so I try those as well. A mite! Oh my god. Yes! Yes! It gave me 2! Oh my god, it gave me 2 fangs! Oh my god. Yes, I'm done. Oh my god, yes. Yes! That's all of the challenges. All of the challenges completed. Every single one. Notice we were also missing the last harmless bug, and I had no idea what it could have been, so we were staying on the lurk for that. There's so many caves in the park, and it's hard to tell which one leads where, and which cave the discs are hidden in. We get lucky and find it in the Spider Den cave, and even a memorial crate area here as well, which is where we find this dagger. Whoa! And we test it out on nearby ants. It's just one-handed, so I don't know how I feel about it. I head back to the network center to try to find those pesky missing tapes and files, but no luck. I did, however, miss some snail shell pieces in here. And I found the recipe for the fire coltana. I just left it here on the desk. I need spicy glob for it, and coal chunks, both of which I have never seen before. If we use the ice key for the mint glob, I'd imagine the sizzle key is for the spicy glob. Just need to find out where to use it. I'd imagine it's somewhere at the fire pit, but this time I'm going in prepared. I make sizzle armor, mince, and mint smoothies and charge in. Wasn't sure what I was looking for here, but found a tooth and another cockroach queen at the top. Yeah, I don't know. Dispose of that filth, and I finally find some rocks near the fire areas that I can mine. I also have a mutation that helps with the heat. It slows the sizzling by a bit, but it's still relatively quick. I just get in, mine it, and get out. Damage is unavoidable at this point. And now we can make the spicy coltana. Oh, I never got the spicy glob. Spicy glob was nowhere to be found. Thankfully, with enough persistence, Google searched it, I found it under a tree and a leaf hidden in the ground. Hey, spicy coltana. Attacks cause foes to sizzle and burn. Upgraded this thing fully right away and had to test it out ASAP, right after I expand my base a bit and litter this place with bug heads. If you mark these things, it gives you extra damage for these bugs for 15 minutes. I thought it'd be a lot more useful for me, but I hardly ever used it. And then we make ourselves mannequins to hold our gear so it's easier to swap between them. We bring our chests over here to our house so all of our resources are localized. If the workshop or things you build are in the range of the chests, you don't need the resources in your inventory. Analyzing the charcoal also tells us we can make Evertorch, which seems super useful considering how quickly I'm burning through torches. We dressed up our Barbies and then headed out to feel like Rengoku from Demon Slayer with his fire sword. Let's just say I hope I don't leave any holes in my defense. I almost can't believe I was struggling with this guy not too long ago, and now I'm just 3-shotting it. I don't even bother parrying anymore, just full Chad swinging like a gladiator from Rome. We upgrade our drip, our Omni tool, and Scab 2K and build some street cred in case the stranger wants to call me a poser again. I finally get enough snail pieces from looting chests and build a full set. It's supposed to be the best defense in the game, but also not the best effects, so not really worth it unless you're trying to go tank. Tell me why I look like a Temu reverse Flash. I'm like a side character from The Boys, and my superpower is delivering mail in 3 to 5 business days. I stash this away and build a trampoline so it's easier to get into base. Even better if I have a hoop in there in case I wanna... Time to find all the wonders. Speed running around the map and filling up that log. Honestly, surprised it didn't count the cooler we went into last time, but whatever. All that's left is the 4th one in the fire pit, and honestly, I couldn't find it. Went back to the network center and finally found the notes that were right in front of me like 8 times. Started searching everything for the last one just for it to be on the floor in some random room. Found it. Let's go. But that's all of them. Every file and tape done. Just as Fire Pit Wonder to figure out. Also, a mutation we unlocked. If you eat spicy shards, it gives you protection against the cold. I wish I knew that earlier, but it's all good. After eating enough of them to make my butthole bleed, I maxed out the mutation. However, with new patches coming out, I rather naturally get them while I'm doing new content. This game is still early access after all. I also got a hint about this baseball as the last wonder for the Fire Pit. Someone from Grounded 2 Discord told me they got it, but I swear I was at this place multiple times and it never gave me any credit. I think it's a bit bugged because after camping it finally came up. Let's go! Nice. It's all of the wonders and all of the stations, I believe. Yep. Nice. Let's go. We find another explosion area in a cave. We find ourselves a pinchwhacker. This thing does a bunch of AoE damage to multiple targets. Wasn't the biggest fan. We upgrade some of our molar perks and head back to the fire pit. We missed the weapon here actually hidden under some of the coal. After almost burning alive, we get ourselves a spicy staff. Even unupgraded, it was honing in on the flying targets and melting them. Really convenient. Lots of things have a weakness to spicy, so it's quite nice. We make our way around the map and collect all the molars and mega molars. The last harmless card is a crow, and that's why I couldn't find it. But how am I supposed to peep it? It's so far out of range. I would have to either chase it down or wait for it to fly close to me. Oh my god, get it, get it, get it. Since I saw it land on the arm of Dr. Tully, I kinda camped here 24/7 while I was editing, waiting for it to land. No! The closest I got was when he flew by me, and because the game autosaves every so often, I had the save file so I could load into, and the closest I saw him land was on the light post, but I couldn't make it there in time before he flew away. And then I thought it wouldn't land close to me because I was so close considering I was AFK. I was about to give up on it until... Oh my god, I got the crow. Oh my god, I got the crow. Oh my god. Holy, I got the crow. We got it. Yeah. Now I wanted to get some gold cards where I could, and made myself a weevil farm. They're attracted to mushrooms, so you just put a little pit with mushrooms in the middle, and they flock to it. Another place I could AFK while I edited. However, no gold card from them. I then began running around slaying everything in my path while the weevils collected, and actually stumbled on a couple gold cards. We didn't get every single gold card, but like I mentioned before, the game is still early access, so there's going to be a lot more content coming out soon, and I'll be ready to collect all of them as new patches come out. If you enjoy the video and want to see a part 2, like the video and subscribe. If this gets 100 likes, I'll do a part 2.